Good evening. Happy Friday. You have made it. You beautiful person, you. Whoever needed to hear that. You've made it to Friday. Oh, I've made it to Friday. We have all, thankfully, made it to Friday. Right? Oh. Hope everybody's well. What's on tap for tonight? I don't know. Let's find out. Gotta get some things sorted. Should have done that earlier, but yeah, what can you do, right? So we're here. We're doing more Rust, still testing the plugins, the systems, and having fun too doing it. And being it's Friday, I will probably be up a little later than I want to be. It's the story of my life. And then next week, we'll be doing a special all-night stream. And mostly because I've got to cook a brisket. And it's going to take me all night long. And so I figure, well, might as well just stay up and stream, right? Big surprise, I got food in my face. So, that's what's going on. And then my normal nightly post 7 o'clock. I've been trying to get as close to 7 o'clock as I can, but it is what it is. So, what are we doing? I got a lot of junk to put away. I think I'm at a point where I got a lot of junk I gotta recycle. Nope, that doesn't go there. Nope, I don't have any wood. No wood. No problem. No monies, no problems. So yeah, that's the haps. Just trying to do that. We're gonna go through a bunch of news tonight. So if that disturbs your calm, I'm sorry for you. Not really. We're not gonna go through, talk about. I'm not gonna talk about Donald. I don't want to give him any special credence. But we are gonna. Oh, I need to turn that off. But we are gonna. Or Iran. I don't want to talk about Iran. If it's something that's unique, other than we're bombing the crud out of them, then yeah, I'll bring up something. I'm not too keen on. Holy moly, I got a lot of stuff to put away. I'm not too keen on just talking about that. There's probably other things we can talk about. How good this sandwich is. Arby's Market Fresh. Turkey ranch and bacon. It's pretty good. Been one of my favorites since they introduced it eons ago. When dinosaurs ruled the earth. And I worked there. So, yeah. There'll be, we're going to be throwing some supply signals and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Air Karen is out. No, we're not going to be doing much of anything. We're going to just be cleaning up around here. But I am going to, we're going to clean up around here and try and organize things. And excuse me, make it look pretty. Yeah. Well, that's where we're at. Nice regard. Got these nice auto turrets. I would love to find one that targets NPCs. So I don't need that there. Oh, hey, look, I've got nothing in this inventory. Sweet. And we need ammo box. So what is And we're not going to talk about the partial government shutdown. It is. No. So. Okay, I will talk about this. Our unlinked hackers breach FBI director's personal email and publish photos and documents of his personal email. Well, that seems like a interesting breach of confidentiality. At best. At best, right? That's a no-no. Let's see. The actor from Back to the Future. What was his name? Back. Let's see. Let's just IMDb real quick. IMDb. He was in what movie was he in that I cannot place him all of a sudden? Anybody listening knows the answer. Feel free to ping it. I just saw he played the teacher. James Tolkien. Mr. Strickland. He played Mr. Strickland. And he was in War Games. He was in Top Gun. He was in Back to the Future. He did. What else did he do? Just a bunch of little things here and there. In the 90s and 80s. You know. Yes, it paid the bills. Really what it was. Anyway, see if I can find a picture of him. And you will know exactly who I'm talking about. Evans Fall. Close. Anyway, he passed away, so best wishes to his family. I didn't know him. But, you know, it's always sad. You know, sad for somebody. It's sad for somebody. Let's do open image, new tab. Him. Mr. Tolkien. He was the teacher. He was the teacher that busted Marty McFly's chops all the time. So wish him a good send off. Oh, I didn't want that to go there. Oh well, what else is going down? I came across something else too. I don't remember. Excuse me. It was earlier today. Judging my food. What was it? I don't remember. It's probably a lie. Oh! One of the most messed up things I have heard about. How do I open this up without duplicates? Oh no, I don't need duplicate because it's in a different spot. Hold on. So apparently, it is not. We'll come back to this. Apparently, a Maryland homeowner hired 6 roofers from Venezuela, ended up being from Venezuela, uh, to take care of her roof, or it was a $10,000 job. Waited until they were almost finished, and then called Immigration Customs Enforcement ICE so that she wouldn't have to pay them. Allegedly. Wow, like that's messed up. That's horribly messed up. And I'm not making light of the situation. That's horrible. You don't want to do that to anybody. They're just trying to make a living, and she's basically entrapment. Is what that was. That's what that amounted to be. That was entrapment. And regardless of what side of the aisle you agree or disagree on, illegals being in the country, that deserves a special place in hell for her. And lady, if you are listening to this stream ever, you're going to hell. You're going to a very horrible place because you just ruined the lives of people who are trying to just be good, honest, hardworking citizens. So there you go. That's my thing today. That was awful. Yeah. I mean, really? Like, waited until they were almost. Now I hope that they're able to find a way to sue her for fraud. And theft, right? If they were, if they have any chance in a court of law, I hope that they just hose her. I hope that they make her homeless. Or close to it, because that's horrible. Now, how many other people are going to try that stunt too? That's the other thing. So, yeah, that's definitely not cool. There's more in that article, I suppose, but I'm not gonna dig for it. It was just one of those. Oh, that's kind of messed. So, if you're a gamer, Hogwarts Legacy 2 official release date update has fans seriously excited. Let's look. Oh, you're gonna make me do. No, you're not. Okay, this is per Screen Rant. Following Netflix acquisition of Warner Brothers and 87.2 billion. Wait a minute. Last December, the future was left uncertain for some of the franchise, including Hogwarts Legacy. I guess Warner Brothers Games says that Hogwarts Legacy 2 is currently in the early stages of development. The release window has not yet been revealed. According to the CEO, 2025 year was a year of reset when it came to Warner Brothers Games division. An interview with Variety, the CEO claimed that the gaming division got distracted going after too many IPs with too broad set of studios, and as such, this year's aim to work on Lego Batman game, Game of Thrones themed mobile game dubbed Dragonfire will put them on track. And then 27-28 will return to our biggest franchises. He didn't list any titles, but it's safe to assume that one will be Hogwarts Legacy sequel. So far I'm enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. I do enjoy. That is a fun game. That is. Oh, chainsaw! I've been looking for this. You will go there. A little overexcited, a little overly stimulated about chainsaw. So that's nice. Like I said, that's a fun game. I really do enjoy that one. Um. I thought I had. Okay, maybe I didn't. jackhammer. Been looking for that too. There's my knife. I've also been looking for that. Holy cow, what else am I missing up here? Ammo. We're gonna recycle that. We're gonna recycle this. Just put this at the bottom. Unload ammo. We're going to recycle that. Alright, let's go put all that, find a home for it. So, you know, I did not know. So, wait, did I give out bad news a couple days ago? Oh, I gotta look this up because it also caught my attention from something I said yesterday. If WB was purchased by Netflix, how are they going to be with Paramount? Huh. I thought, okay, I'm confused. I'm confused because I read something. I mean, that article just talked about following Netflix acquisition of Warner Brothers in last December. The future was okay. So did Netflix purchase their gaming studio? Okay, I get it. Screen Rant has jumped the gun and said that Netflix is acquiring Warner Brothers, and so that's how they placed it in the article. That's not right. Netflix made an offer to Warner Brothers at $27.75 a share per WD Warner Brothers share, and Paramount Skydance bid with I think it was a 31 per share. And so Warner Brothers, so Netflix has walked away from that deal. Okay. So there's some regulatory concerns, right? Monopolizing, things like that. Okay, so the Screen Rant article that I have just read, where it says that following their acquisition in $87.2 billion last December, that deal did not go through. It has fallen apart. I knew I read something about that. Screen Rant, you're wrong. Hey, Facebook friend. How you doing? Big surprise, I got food in my face. Next time. I think I'm done with that. That was a really good challenge. So anyways, Hogwarts Legacy 2 potentially out 2 years. Well, Hogwarts 1 like Hogwarts Legacy came out 23. It's a 5-year window. They're a little behind the curve on that. They're a little bit behind. But I'm not a gaming studio exec, so what do I know? We're going to close all this off. And bread loaf. place the explosives. We're just sitting organizing the place since the air Karen, the ghetto bird, whatever you want to call it, is out and about. Yeah, patrol helicopter. It will do very mean, horrible, awful things to you. Yeah, so there is a loot box I would love to get to power plant. But it's clear on the other side of the map for me. And this is a very large map. So anyways, I'm not doing anything until the ghetto bird leaves. Probably horribly disrespectful thing to say. Call him a ghetto bird. Oh, can I take that? Okay. We're just recycling a bunch of stuff now. Yeah, I'm keeping the Thompson. I like that thing. But yeah, we're just catching up on some news while we wait for the helicopter to bail out and go. What else is there? Let's see. The greatest guitar player Graham Nash ever witnessed. Quote, I think he's very underrated. Okay, let's look. Who did Graham Nash think was the best? So, it didn't. Is he talking about? Five Stills is one of the classic riffs. David Crosby, I think, is who he was talking about. Crosby was the one always finding different harmony parts to put on every one of their records. It's impossible to think of the band without those soaring vocals on tunes like Teach Your Children, but even in a band where everyone seems to have equal footing, Stephen Stills tended to be a bit forgotten of the lot of the time. He was much of a member as anyone else, but you tend to forget how much he brought to the band beyond his voice and a handful of great songs. Okay, so he's talking about Stephen Stills. Okay. Well, Sony, if you're into the PS5, Sony needs to hike the PS5 price by $100 as AI and more push-up memory chip costs. Okay, chip costs were through the roof before Iran, and AI was around. That is a little bull. That is a load of horse manure. No, the chip costs were super high. I mean, they gave Snoop Dogg a run for his money. That's how high they were. Nah, Guardian, you're false. I'm not even gonna read that article. The title just annoyed. The heading just annoyed me on that one. Let's see here. Artemis 2 astronauts arrive in Florida to prepare for the launch to the moon. I don't think they're going to the moon, they're going around it, if I remember right. They're gonna take a nice little trip. Okay, I need to put, let's organize this one a bit more. Oh. Wow, I got a lot of stuff everywhere that they should not be. That's not nice. So we're gonna put. Okay, we can do that, I guess. It's not where it goes, but it's fine. Oh, and we want this and that and the third. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, okay. So it just doesn't show up as a split. Alrighty. Do I have room for the armor? I do. What else do we have? Let's see. Public health alert issued for raw beef and pork. See affected products. All right, let's take a look. Continue to cite. Been issued for select USDA's Food Safety Inspection Service issued a public health alert for select black wing raw beef and pork products, as they're produced without the benefit of federal inspection. Food produced without inspection may contain undeclared allergens, harmful bacteria, and other contaminants. So no one's aware of any issues. They're just saying, hey, you probably shouldn't eat this because it's not been taken care of. Okay. So black wing meat. Be careful with that. Nope. Don't want that. There has been a E. coli outbreak tied to California's raw milk and cheese production. If you're in Minnesota, I guess there's a fire risk out in Minnesota, so be careful. I don't know why the Minnesota news is a suggested source for me, but if you're out there, be careful. Oh, it's out in Twin Cities, I think is what that's talking about. But probably most of Minnesota. We don't care about that, this, that, and the third. We're gonna go back to organizing such. Could probably do better than that, right? What am I doing? Food. Okay, so we got all of this I gotta recycle, all of that we're gonna recycle. And I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Okay, let's look at the rest of this. Ooh, where'd all this stuff go? We don't care about this. We don't care about that. The third. Alright, gloves. Projectile 10. Alias 25. Alias 5. It's good for radiation, but I've turned off radiation off the server, so. We're going to unload the ammo. And we have and gear. Okay, that's stuff I can recycle. Did I miss something? Nope, I can recycle that stuff. Cool. Rifle Bolt action works really, really well at a distance. If you ever play this game, it's actually really good. I'm gonna keep 3 on me. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. Go back over here. Put this gear away. And then I don't know why that Thompson's there, but I need a box just for me. Throw all my stuff in and say forget about it for a while. Graveyard fence, a spooky fence. I don't even know if I can recycle that. It's just taking up space. Do I really need it? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? If you are an Ark Survival Ascended player, the Excellent Adventure, which is just to take off of Easter, starts on March 31st, probably about noon or 2ish, and goes all the way to April 14th. So, solid 2 weeks. That's nice. At which case, there'll be a bunch of little, different colored dinosaurs, event skins, event items, chibis, creatures, and then the event rates will be a 2 times for the normal PvP servers with harvesting, taming experience, and breeding. So that has been announced. It's always about Easter when they do something like that. Every once in a while they'll skip an event. You're like, really? Why? But yeah. All right. Hilo is gone. I need some fuel. We're gonna go chop down some trees because that's the highlight of my that's my Friday night right now. Oh, what'd you do? I chopped down trees in a game, and that was it. We're gonna keep the key card. Though I did add NPCs that will try to attack you. So, this could get very interesting very quickly. Oh, hey, cool. Huh. 3,700. So let's check. Okay, so the deer are fine. That means there's nothing over there. I actually don't go after the deer over there because as long as I can see them, they're not running away from something in bad form. Oh, generally I'm pretty safe over here. It's not always the case, but it is pretty accurate. I do like how the trees disappear. They don't just sit and linger for hours on end. I do want to test something, so oh. Okay. He actually had a chainsaw. I don't need Frankenstein's head things. That took a little more ammo than I was expecting. It's probably because I hooked everything up over enough. What cued me in is I heard the chainsaw in game, and then I had my chainsaw off. So that's what clued me in. Um, so I think overall, the servers overall is very stable. It's doing remarkably well. It really is. Now, when I tried to host a Arc server, not Arc, a Rust server years ago, the machine I was hosting from just could not hold it. And some people I know offered to pay for a new machine. We didn't have the greatest internet. We didn't have the greatest machine, and that's been rectified, right? We have good service. We have actually really good service, and I've got a solid machine that hosts not only this game but Ark, Atlas, Minecraft. So, oh, I think I just made some bees mad at me. Oh. I think I just made some bees mad. I've never... Okay. Oh, they're gonna follow me. Oh, crud. I need a flamethrower. Okay, so that's what happens when you chop down a tree with a beehive in it. You get stung. Oops. Alright, I learned something new. How much wood did I get? 33,000. Alright, that's not bad. Let's go get some materials. Stone, metal, sulfur, the like. Oh, see, I want those deer there. Oops. Sorry, guys. I got supplies out the wazoo. I don't need more supplies. We did find a glitch in the game that if you crash a helicopter in the water, you swim away from it, the game thinks that you don't have a helicopter anymore, so you can spawn another helicopter. So then you can have two helicopters. I should try that. I should try that again. I'm morbidly curious if that works twice. I'm gonna land my helicopter in the water. Let's take a look-see here. Fuel storage. If I die, laugh really, really hard. Go here and okay. So obviously it just said I landed. Alright. Let's go a little further out. What in the world? That was a grenade I just got shot at. Oh. I still have fuel in there. Come on. Let me have my water. Let me have my fuel. Nope. It's gone. Okay. Well, something just shot. So, that works. That checks out. somewhere. I heard the explosions. Okay, let's well, the deer's still there, so I'm not overly too concerned. They're flocking that way, though. Okay. Well, my mini. You already have a mini copper. Alright, fine. Did it pull out of the water? It did. I don't know how he glitched the game then. Oh, that's entertaining. All right, well, I guess we're gonna go for some metal nodes, sulfur, see what we can't build out. I will probably get shot at. It's the story of my life. So like I said, I did increase the zombie rate, and I did increase their strength. Oh, and I duck. That caught my attention. Oh, he had a grenade. Oh, cool. Good on him. I was not expecting that. Oops. That's what makes this game fun. See, now I'm more cautious, as I probably should be. I do like this laser sight. It's incredibly nice for short range stuff like that. So, I don't know where the zombies are at. I have no clue where they spawn. I just know that they spawn fairly frequently and they spawn fairly close together, so. Oh. A bunch of stuff over here. Cool. Forest is nice. Ooh. There's some berry plants I'm actually looking for. Yellow, red, and blue. I don't think I'll have enough time to make a nice garden out of that, but... Let's see here. I have no clue where I'm at. That could be slightly unnerving. to my area that I know fairly well, at least. Doopy doopy doo, doopy doopy. Okay, there's the road. Actually, not too far from the Rad Town. I do have gear for that. I could go take a look at the Rad Town. Why not? I'm done with the Red Town. I'm just gonna go for the military crates. There's a bunch of stuff over here I would want. So, that's what we're going to do. Unless I'm going to go and recycle a bunch of junk, which I mean I am, but... Look at the military crates, then I'll recycle this stuff, and then... Uh-oh. I hear another zombie. Boat day. Where did he go? Jumped again. I should totally turn on the audio on this. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can turn on the stream audio on this. Hold on. Test Eve credits. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, it does. Okay. Which means I have to be careful with what I pull up as far as audio goes, because I could end up with a copyright infringement. Alright, well, I said I wasn't going to do the thing, and then here I am doing the thing. Eating the corn. Alrighty. Wait, do I have anything I want to recycle? Sure. I'll recycle that today. Sorry, well, that wasn't bad at all. Oh, good, my chainsaw's there. I didn't recycle that. Okay, hold on, gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I do not enjoy sneezing. Excuse me, couldn't mute myself fast enough. Oh, I forgot to turn the switch on. Derp. Ah, caught it that time. Ooh, some good loot. Some explosives, blue key card. I don't think I need more blue key cards, but here we are. Blue key card. Excuse me. Wow, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go take a look at the rooftop and see if we can find anything neat. Not so much from a gear standpoint, but you know, what's out here, what's out and about. Wish I had the scope on here. Well, nothing remotely interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna be running back. Waiting for a zombie to appear and scare the creeps out of me again. I don't know where that zombie ended up at either. I'm not using a chainsaw, so. I keep forgetting to turn the audio on here. Mostly because I was listening to music. And I didn't want the music to come through. That was a big reason why. I'm not listening to music right now, so. Gotta be careful with the copyright strikes. I know eventually it's gonna happen. I'm gonna screw up somehow and get slammed on the strike, but you know, if I can avoid it, you know, just in the eyes of the streaming community, behave, and I will try to avoid it. Now I do have some free audio, copyright free. I have not gone through it. I would love to add that as part of my countdown. I need to have that built out. I've been relying upon. You might cringe. I've been relying upon ChatGPT to help me with my back-end setup of this game. Now, I can do it, right? I know how to do the decoding. I'm not great at coding language, but I'm smart enough that, you know, I can dig into it if I absolutely had to. Rather than some little snafus involving the specifics of the code, really, it's been quite nice to have ChatGPT help me. So yeah, I've been doing that. I wonder. I have found that Gemini tends to be more technical, from a technical standpoint, technically more accurate. The first run through. Right, every once in a while you have to call ChatGPT out on its BS and be like, "Hey, this isn't right." They're like, "Oh yeah, you caught me. Yeah, I caught you." So it's but it gave me a pretty good start, because the work I was doing on this would have taken me hours, whereas I just sent the files on up and went, hey, you know, what's going on here? Or the other one is, you know, hey, explain this error in layman's terms. You know, tell it to me like, you know, I'm in 8th grade and no technical knowledge. It dumbs it down pretty good. So it is a benefit. And I don't have anything personal in the files that I'm sending over. You know, all the people are like, John Connor warned you. They warned you. They told you it was going to take over. You're just feeding it. No, I'm not. I'm not giving it my personal information. It doesn't have anything else, anything other than what you can probably figure out on its own if it did data mining. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to have fed it gaming code, said, hey, help me figure this out. You know, and gaming code specific mods and plugins. You know. John Connor. You warned us. You did. Told us. AI invasion. I know I'm weird. I don't even drink. I don't even do drugs, and I'm this weird. I'm naturally just a strange person. This is what you get. Alright. I need... So there's some sulfur there. Ooh. Yeah. I jumped over that. You're not expecting it. Which ammo do I have? 100 rounds. So let's stone out there. They throw bean can grenades at you. Okay, well, I don't want to get blown up today. Let's approach with maybe a little bit more caution and go this way. How much sulfur do I have? 14,000. That will last me about 1 hour. I know the zombies and the scientists don't get along. So every once in a while you hear them attack each other. So I've had to boost up the scientists. Health as well. There's always scientists around here. So we're gonna go around. Just around the river bend. Oh. There's the zombie. Okay. Yep. You hear the gunshots in the background. Yep. That was a zombie. Deer watching, they're like, what is going on? Don't worry about yourself, Bambi. Don't worry. I'm gonna shoot you. I am gonna make myself more ammo though, or at least see what I have left. So I don't know if the auto turret will kill the. They're called scarecrows. I don't know if they'll kill the scarecrows. I have to look that up. 24 days of upkeep, huh? Excuse me. Nobody else is online. I'm not overly concerned about someone jacking my stuff. So, will the Rust auto turret kill the Halloween scarecrows? Yes, an Rust auto turret will shoot and kill Halloween scarecrows and murderers if they enter in its under line of sight. As they are classified as hostile NPC, the turrets will engage them similarly to scientists, make them effective for defending against seasonal AI threats. Must be powered, turned on, and loaded with ammo. Any ranged weapon in the turret. Use any ranged weapon in the turret to kill them. Okay. It's worth a shot, right? Oh, how much? 40,000 silver. I think we're okay. You know what I should do is just build make this place a little bigger. I mean, I've got plenty of room, so it's not problematic. But I do need 50,000 sulfur. That was lovely. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop that there. That there. Someone raised a hick. 11,000 rounds. So, actually, I don't need this right away. I do need that though. I'll put that. I'll put that. I'll put this. 2,300 seconds. Oh wow, that's gonna take a while. Oh. Glad I'm not doing anything there. I mean, I got 225,000 metal. I think I'm fine. I'm about to get a lot more. So I plan on making a bunch of ammo. And then dropping the auto turret up on the top. And that way we have some protection. I'm gonna have to fuel it, get it powered up. I'm hearing something that's catching my attention. Oh, I'm hearing the cooker and the. Yep. So if I drop the auto turret here, I think it'll be alright. 180. Just how it's doing a good sweep. Luckily, they haven't done anything here. I've seen them out in the water out that way. Okay. Why is there nothing happening in here? Well, that was strange. Alright, let's go eat some grub. Not a grub, but food. Because I actually do have grub in there. No, let's go eat some food. And heal me back up. And I think, what do I have extra of? I have a couple of AK. I have LR. What's the range on that LR? 422, 188. I'd rather have a little bit more range and less damage. Fire rate's 500, fire rate's 450. Yeah, you know, the LR 300 is probably better. Alright, let's look at the forums. I want to know more about this process. Okay, set true PvE to allow scarecrows. How to follow entity groups name scarecrow exclusions, outposts. Citruside and the Falgo's outpost can hurt scarecrow. This is working also, so it's true PvE is causing them not to take damage. Don't run your server in PvE mode, it can cause issues. True PvE. Okay, so I realize this thread is 2 years old, though I was hoping someone could help me. I'm encountering an issue with turrets, unloading ammo into scarecrows, and scarecrows not taking any damage. This happens in PvE and PvP zones. True PvE. Though as soon as I unload true PvE, the turret instantly kills the scarecrows. I've added the entity group and rule set razor specified on having a look. That was 3 years ago. Okay, so I don't use true PvE. I don't. Ooh. Lots of stuff to put away. Well. Got plenty of wood. Some tarp. High qual. Actually, I do need more wood. I don't think I need that much, but I do need more. So the server is only around for a week longer. Next Thursday it gets wiped. And so that'll be a good time. See, I keep hearing what it sounds like rustling in grass. And it's just the cooker on the other side of this. This is cooking its little heart out, so we're going to go in and get more wood. And feed it to... Yeah, 2,000 will work fine for me, I think. Like I said, I got some blueberries, but I need yellow and red as well to grow stuffs. Oh man, it's Friday and it's dragging. It's only 9:30. Pace myself, right? I have a long day tomorrow. It's supposed to be some Easter egg hunt for the kiddo next or tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. I think my wife's gonna take him then. Speaking of, let me just see here. All right. She sent me a really cool practical home tips you'll actually use. There were a couple of really neat ones. A couple caught my attention. I'll have to review the article a little bit more. Oh, I need to get up and stretch. Alright. Okay, fan is on. I don't think I need this fan on. I gotta order a new fan for my AC condenser. Do that repair. I'll probably order that tomorrow. Hi! Thank you for saying hi. Ladies and germs, my admin. My admin. Not admin, that's not the right word. Moderator. Ah, there you go, moderator. Yes, my trusty moderator says hi. Oh, hello. Hello. So wait, did she say? Oh, okay. I should just have her go on all my socials and be like, say hi. Spam everything. It'll just help my algorithm, if nothing else. But really, that's what it's about, right? Getting your algorithm out, getting people, there. Let's look at my stream manager here. We got 25. Oh, I got a new follower. I don't know who you are, but thank you. look. Oh. Lucad thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, well, while I'm waiting for things to cook, I don't think I'm going to get completely attacked. What else is there? Parkinson's linked to gut bacteria, hence that unexpected simple treatment. Well, that's cool. I know a couple people who have had Parkinson's. Scientists have suspected for some time that a link between our gut and brain plays a role in onset Parkinson's disease. There's a lot of things that our gut controls. Recent research adds further evidence to the link, identifying gut microbes likely to be involved in linking them with decreased riboflavin, vitamin B2, and biotin, B7. Discovery suggests an unexpected simple treatment that may help. B vitamins. Supplemental therapy targeting riboflavin and biotin holds promise as a potential therapeutic avenue for relieving Parkinson's symptoms and slowing disease progression. Neurodegenerative disease impacts about 10 million globally, who best hope for therapies to slow and alleviate symptoms. Is that what Michael J. Fox has? Is the Parkinson's? He went back into acting in a show about a person who has Parkinson's. If I remember right. And, that's cool. Symptoms typically begin with constipation and sleep problems up to 20 years before progressing into dementia and debilitating loss of muscle control. Whoa, that escalated quickly. I didn't know Parkinson's did that. Dementia? Wow. Alright. I did not know that. So I guess there's hope if you take your vitamins and you have your B vitamins, which are good for energy if I remember right, then it could be also good for... It's also probably good to fast. If you can, right? If you're sick or pregnant or elderly and you can't fast, I'm not a doctor, so by all means follow the doctors. But if you can, finished. Cool. I'm gonna case this place in metal today. Oh, went for Rome. Got attacked a couple of times. Not entirely sure I would go for Rome right now. And I don't want to fly off and have that ghetto bird come after me. You could do some Ark. I haven't been on Ark with you guys in some time. Make sure my stuff doesn't get stolen. I believe that's the deer walking past the building. I'm not going to do anything to them. We like deer. Let's see. You're a little more skittish than I care to admit. Yep, that's the deer. I don't want to scare him away. But I am... So I'm in an impasse. Yeah, you know what? Let's metalize this place. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Like, whatever. We don't care, dude. Building decaying. Okay. So as I metalize everything, it's going to increase because it's relying less on stone. My buddy's gonna log back in and be like, what happened? I don't know. I logged in and saw everything was metal. Oh, that's made of metal, okay. I'm gonna have to probably go around from the outside and metal that in. Yep. Have to go through and clean all of this up. Let's see. How much time do I have left on this? Oh. Okay. Bunch of rifle ammo. 7 more minutes. Take that around. Missing floors. Some stairs. Okay, now you need to run around the backside. Hope there's nothing funky here that wants to kill me. Alright, everything has been metallized. Sweet, there's the deer. They've just kind of been moseying off further and further away. That makes me nervous. What kind of door is this? Alright, power cost per 24 hours. Oh, gotta do the roof. That's right, I forgot about the roof. I wish you got a refund on the stone that you used on this. Like, oh, you made everything metal. We'll give you some of your stone back. That's how it is on Ark. Okay. There's still something that is stone. Oh, part of the flooring. Like, I'm staring at it. Like, dude, I don't know what's stone around here. This guy. This guy's special right now. still something that is stone. What am I forgetting? Right there. "79 days. Gee willikers, 79 days of... Okay. We kick it out from there. So, let's add some, just embiggen this, shall we? But he's gonna log back in on Sunday and be like, everything's big. Yeah. See, on PvE, you can do that. Alright. Nobody cares. Nobody gonna raid me. Okay. And then, put a wall up. Just building. Not enough space. Ooh, what is the stable? Okay, so it's not that stable. Okay, it is more stable. Good. Okay. See, they go by stability. So if you go too far from an outer wall, it will collapse in on itself. That's one of the challenges of building a tower for the helicopter. You gotta keep it fairly stable, otherwise it just won't do well. So you fill in the outside first, and then you go with the inside. Ha! Stable-ish. Now, we're going to do remover tool. Move. Okay. I could slow down, I guess. Do this. I'm basically just metallizing all of this now. And again, this doesn't mean anything but other than a point of pride saying I did. And I have decay on because, honestly, as easy it is to get these resources, you should never have any problem keeping materials in your cupboard. Always wanted to test the theory of how long would it take me to foundation the entire map and what problems would that cause? No, you'd have to obviously go up with the the contour of the earth, right? You know, would animals be able to spawn? Would anything be able to spawn? Would it glitch through? Would it too much RAM be used? I don't know. I wanted to do that on Ark too. Right, go. Oh. There we go. I was gonna say, shouldn't be out of metal. Oh, I think that's what it is. Tapped it twice. So, tends to get a little super easy, but a little tedious, right? You're just like me. Alright, did I miss anything? For all of that mess. Nope. Did not. Oh, man. Let's take a look, see here. Is it still cooking? 66, oh gosh. It's gonna take forever. Okay. And how much time is left? 31 days. I still have 143,000 metal on me. Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is either. I haven't quite figured it out. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this. We're gonna change our stream for a minute. So, we're gonna upsec. We're gonna go ahead and quit that particular game. We're gonna make an adjustment to the stream manager. Edit stream info. And you know what? Let's do World of Warships. World of Warships. Not World. World. World of Warships, not Warcraft. And labels, politics and sensitive social issues. And we're going to do so. Let's just change that, shall we? Then on the main capture, we're going to change this over to World of Warships. And then we'll come back, I think, later on to visit Rust. Mostly because I want to set up that turret. That's the why behind that. So let's do an edit. Hold on 1 second. Strike through world of warships. Hashtag drops enabled. Enabled. Apparently I can't spell enabled. And we are off the OPSEC. Oh, yep. That was my fault. Sorry about that. And we're going to do just some co-op stuff. I think I missed out on this one. Yeah, how many days left on it? 10 days. I have not missed out on it. I don't think I can make it in 10 days. But, yeah. Okay. So I guess we're going to do this for a little while. So, if you're here for the drops, welcome. I do need to play more games that actually have drops associated with them. But I do play drop. I do know that, I know about the drops. So, we're going to do this for a little bit until I fall asleep and head thump my keyboard. Which could be 5 minutes or could be 5 hours. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. General quarters. Yippee. Nope. Nope. Where are we going? We'll do it that way. I'll keep guns facing that way. I'm not great at this game. Honestly, I'm not great at any game. I just play to have fun. Right? A lot of people are like, you gotta play to win. You don't win, you're not doing it right. No, I play to have fun. I play to relax. My game is supposed to be for relaxing, not another job. That's an argument I use for those in another game. I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna call it the other game either. But there are people who are like, you have to drop everything. This is a mandatory gig we have to do, and no, no, I'm not going to do that. That if you don't like it, tough. I'm here because I want the opportunity just to say hi and chill and play. Not, oh, cool, 8,000 points. Not risk my job and my livelihood because some degen says I have to do this, that, and the third. No, games matter. No, they don't. Like real life. Real life. That's where it's at. Yeah, what the heck. Alrighty. So anyways, Parkinson's and vitamin B. If you take your vitamin B, it could be better for you. B2, riboflavin, and B7, biotin. Biotin was good for hair as well, if I remember right. I remember something about biotin and hair. Biotin for hair loss. Yeah, it's widely used to treat hair loss by stimulating keratin production, but evidence is weak for people without a deficiency. It is mostly effective if you have verified deficiency, which can cause hair thinning. While generally safe, it can interfere with lab tests such as those for thyroid issues. Oh yeah, that sub's got, or that destroyer's got him. Wanted to get my last 2 hits off on him before he... Oh, he didn't kill him. Oh. Come on, Marseille. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky. You're waiting to... Ah, you little sneaky dude. You were waiting to get his health get super low and then try and snatch the kill. Huh? Where'd you come from? How? Okay. That was weird. Oh, it's like this errant torpedo just came out of nowhere. Thump. Okay, it was a little strange. But yeah, vitamin B12, vitamin B7 biotin can be good for hair loss if you have a deficiency. Dutch Waters, what's this mess? Ooh, the Flying Dutchman or the Dutch Tricolor? I will get the Flying Dutchman. Completed. Oh, neat. I didn't even know. Uncommon or claim reward. With the Flying Dutchman. Sweet. I am a little behind on these. Yeah, I'm really behind on these. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going. Oh, somebody messaged me. Who is, uh-oh. I may have to step away. Anytime now. Okay. Well, then let's, let's just do this quickly then. Okay, last battle, and I'll get to him about 5 minutes. My wife doesn't feel good, needs me to take care of the baby. So, I'm going to have this as the last. I don't think this is going to be the last thing for the evening, but I do need to at least take care of the kiddo. He's asleep anyway, so he's not going to worry too much about me. Oh, But I think I can do this and feed the baby at the same time. It'll be creative, but let's see here. So, sorry to cut this short, folks. Maybe. Well, I mean, I'm definitely apologetic that I had to cut this short, but maybe the fact that it's cut short. I don't know yet. Uh-oh. What's the rigger doing? It's like, doop, 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 nose into the sand. I don't see anything. Doop, doop, doop. So come back over here. Oh, I got some splash damage. Yes, yes, yes. I'm on fire. I'm always on fire. Ooh. We're all now. Alright, not bad. 3 kills. Not bad at all. Cool. And I got some stuffs. So, that being said, sports fans, I'm going to open all my containers. containers at once. Whole bunch of goodies. The bat. I had a bat as a pet. Long time ago. A little brown fruit bat. There you go. I'll be right back. Sorry. I gotta go AFK. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to take care of my kid. AFK for a moment to take care of up to adult. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna see how this works. Feeding the baby his bottle before he goes to bed for the night, and running a stream and throwing in some battles. We're gonna see how this how this goes. So, wish me luck. Luckily, it's just PVE, so it's not too terribly bad. Here, little guy grunt. And good thing we have auto. So hopefully we can get that sorted pretty easily. Oh. Oh, what else is there happening? Science. Talked about Artemis 2 briefly. Astronauts will absolutely be test subjects. NASA's moon plans pose big questions. Okay, like what? Let's look at that real quick, shall we? Experts say building a lunar colony within the next decade, as NASA and Elon Musk want to do, will require finding solutions to problems they don't fully understand. So they're... Okay. Let's see if I can't shoot something down here. Hey, shot down some aircraft. Hot dang. Okay, so we got problems. Oh, you're not gonna let me read this because of a paywall. Boo hoo hoo. You suck. Live science. Oh, a hit. That's nice. Come on, Bismarck. You really don't want to hit me. So close. So close. Oh, bounced him off of me. Yep, ricocheted. I knew it would. Oh, my secondary's going off. Shouldn't. Let's slow down a minute. Problem with the Schliffen. Oh, the good thing about the Schliffen. Oh, hello. The headache came up. Let's solve that problem quickly. Is that it's got torpedoes. So it can be a powerhouse of a ship if you do it wrong. Oh, gonna get hit. Oh. That was good. That was a good hit. Didn't get any kills out of it, but that was good. Let's make sure that I'm actually watching my own stream. Cool, because I can get... Oh, come on, man. Let's see if it'll let me. Nope. Bummer. No, you keep the hand down, buddy. You keep the hand down. Yeah. Oh, I support Mr. Pants. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go back to port. Okay. Are you done, little guy? Let's try a little bit more, shall we? Yeah. Come on, baby shark. Alright. I'm gonna have to mute myself again. I'll be right back. This might work. This might not. We'll find out really quick. Alright. Intended for certain audiences. No, it's not. Oh, because it's politics and sensitive social issues. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm limiting my ability to talk to people because we're having more adult conversations versus just the, little teeny bopper, teenager stuff. Alright, 37, so that's big questions. You let me read the article? Oh, it does let me read, okay. Let's see. Scientists say lunar colonization won't be as simple as packing up and lifting off. The moon's environment is harsh, seeing razor-sharp electrified dust and constant stream of radioactive particles traveling at light speed. Scientists still aren't sure how this increased dose of cosmic radiation coupled with the moon's weaker gravitational pull relative to Earth will affect the human body medium to long term. And then there's technological feasibility. Where will the astronauts live with what resources? At the moment, big questions are still awaiting answers that may not arrive in time for NASA and Musk's proposed plans. So there's some question about will we actually do anything in the next 10 years. All right. Talk about how don't think they're quite ready with it. See what else. Moon dust is different than what we call dust on Earth. Without wind and liquid water, moon's dust doesn't soften over time. Very sharp little pollen-sized shards. And it's easily electrified. So that's the idea that energized dust can clog breathing vents and apparatuses, living quarters, scratch up spacesuits, and coat solar panels, potentially overheating and breaking them. Similar to dust clogs on Mars. Fascinating. Yeah, torpedo boats got him pretty hosed. Oh. Good job, Cam. Sorry, baby's moving my hand. Oh, I got a kill. Good. I can't focus on this. It's really hard to take a shot off on a ship when there's a kid bouncing around. He gets excited, starts kicking, and bounces my hand around. This is a challenge. Join. Oh! Black. Okay, everything's way liquid over there. Alright, so I got him. Alright, I think I got one more round with the little guy. Yeah, you know, I think we'll call it. I've got Mola Mister I gotta finish taking care of. And I am tired, so I appreciate everyone here, and to those who follow me on the various socials that I'm streaming on. Thank you. Appreciate it. Again, I'll be in probably tomorrow. I might be at midday tomorrow, depending on what happens. But generally speaking, post 7. And then next Saturday night, was that April 4th? Yeah, will be my all-night stream. We'll see how well I do. I'll talk more about that throughout the week and the way on that. Okay, guys. Well, be good and be easy. Don't do drugs, and don't go to jail. It's a long weekend. It's a long weekend before you see the judge. All right. Ciao.